It's the end of an era, at least for the next 44 days. A few days ago at Ciudad Esportiva Johan Gamper, they witnessed a scene that we rarely seen. A sitting president, now an official ex-president, saying goodbye to the players that have restored the club's pride. Joan Laporta didn't just say goodbye and disappear into his office. He spent over 3 hours inside of the facility delivering a speech that left some players moved. But while the politics are heating up, Hansi Flick is facing a nightmare in the medical room. Also, stay tuned on to the end because we have a bombshell from Italy. Dusan Vlahovic Inner Circle has just named his next destination. I am your host, Pedro, but you can find me on Instagram and TikTok under Orrutio. And let's break down everything that's happening in the world of Barca as we keep an eye on the other semifinal of the Copa del Rey. So Laporta wanted to do this on Monday, but Flick, being the gentleman that he is, the professional that he is, has given the squad the whole day off after the victory against Mallorca. So Laporta showed up early on Tuesday morning around 10 a.m. with the new interim president, Rafa Juste, and he explained to the young players like Lamine Yamal and Cubarsí how the clubs work. He told them that we are a democracy and every 5 years we vote. And to be fair, I must step down to compete. It's a move for transparency, but his message to the players was purely emotional. He called the players the architects of the joy of the current Barca nation. He thanked them for the historic previous years and the brilliance of this current year. But the most telling part is that he says that he wants to come back on March 15th to finish the stadium for you because you deserve it. You deserve it. When he finished, the entire locker room broke down into a massive ovation. Report says that Laporta had to hold back some tears and even told the players to look after Rafa Juste while he's gone. It's clear that Laporta isn't just a politician for these players. It seems like some sort of family member. Yeah, like some sort of family member, some family vibes here. I mean, listen, this doesn't mean that Hansi Flick is leaving. He has a contract until June 30th, 2027, and he's been opening ever since to renew a year by year cases. And even so, the other possible candidates for the Barcelona presidency have mentioned that, like Victor Font has mentioned things like, just wait until Hansi Flick sees what I can give him or bring him, my project. It's going to get interesting for the next 45 days. I will bring all the news, all the latest about the Barcelona presidency. Right now, we are focusing on the Copa del Rey. We have 3 titles we're still in the running for. We have a pretty good shot for them. We can and we will win all 3 big major titles. But first is the game this Thursday today. Yes, it's about Raphinha. So, oh my God. While the vibes were high, with Laporta and everything, Real Sociedad is looking to score really soon. I'm just catching the game here. The news off the pitch were a little bit concerning. Raphinha worked alone and has been working alone most of this week. He hasn't trained with the group since the Elche game on January 31st. The club keeps calling this, an overload work on his leg, but Raphinha himself was honest in an interview a few days ago where he got awarded. He says that he can't lie and that he's going to be very tight for Thursday, which pretty much he's going to be ruled out. He even admitted that it's a small injury that stops, from doing the things that he does best, which is sprinting and changing direction. Hansi Flick will also be without Marcus Rashford because also some some pain on his knee. This is all keeping in mind the Girona game on Monday, which they are going to be coming hot because they are very close to the relegation part of the table. And who knows? Let's see who Hansi Flick is going to start on the left flank. Maybe Rooney Bardghji, maybe Ferran Torres will step in here. we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see what Hansi Flick has in mind. But it's not all bad news. I mean, at least Frankie De Jong will be back. He set out the Mallorca game as a precautions, and he's been training with the group all week. And they are on his way to Madrid. It seems like also Barcelona is going to flew to Madrid earlier the day before because there were some high winds reported in Barcelona that made some even schools shut down and some local government stuff shut down. Listen, let's see what happens. With no Raphinha, no Rashford. We have Frankie De Jong, who's going to play on the left. Maybe Rooney Bardghji, maybe Ferran Torres. But then who are our subs? We'll see. We'll see what Hansi Flick has in mind. Now, let's talk a little bit about the future. Because while Laporta is now campaigning and starting his campaign, Deco has been working. And the rumors are coming in hot. The next one is, it's not just a random rumor. Dusan Vlahovic has been rumored from the past... ever since everybody knows the Lewandowski contract, it's over this year. The fitness coach from the Serbian national team and Vlahovic's personal confidant told Tuttosport, an Italian newspaper, that he is going to Barcelona. So that is what I believe. For context, his contract is ending at the end of the season, and he is going to leave Juventus for free. Dusan needs a project that lets him, regain that form that he had when he played for Fiorentina. And with Lewandowski, the situation that we know, that he's getting older, he's going to have a different contract per se, or maybe he's going to leave. And the Rashford situation is still pending, 30 million. There's also, I heard a few people saying that they will not love to pay 30 million for Marcus Rashford. Maybe they can bargain for less with Manchester United. But I don't know. What do you think? This might not be a bad idea. This might be the best deal in the market. Keep in mind that he will be coming in for free. There is no amount of money we have to pay to another club. This could be very interesting. It's been a week of transition and keeping an eye on who is going to win this other semifinal from the Copa del Rey. Laporta said goodbye this week. We're still fighting, like I said, for 3 titles, and despite the board and Joan Laporta resigning, the goals remain the same: win everything. Let me know, what are your thoughts on Laporta's farewell? Is it a distraction? Is it a motivation? And would you like to see Vlahovic in the squad? Mind you, coming in for free. Even though he has some injuries to him that he's that they're kind of like known, and he hasn't had the success that he wanted to at Juventus. Guys, that's all of the news for now. Oh, I guess the other thing, yes, that I was looking at earlier, Liverpool, it seems like they could want to pay 80 million for Koundé. I don't see Koundé leaving Barcelona. I think he's been very loyal. He wants to win here. I don't know. Listen, it's we're in the middle of the season. We're still down for the treble. Maybe if that happens, some players who want to see that being fulfilled has like their journey through Barcelona. I feel like anything could change at any moment with this release clause and etc. No penalty. I think they're gonna give out a penalty. Oh no, they're not. This is the Real Sociedad Athletic Bilbao game. Oh my God, it's pretty intense. They obviously do not like each other. Anyways, guys, until next time, Visca Barça.